So, Cowboy Nation, get ready for another round of exciting news about America's team. Watch until the end so you don't miss any details, and subscribe to stay up to date with everything related to the Cowboys squad, and don't forget to leave your like, which is very important. In this latest round, we witnessed an incredible performance from Cowboys cornerback Darren Bland during Thanksgiving. Bland shined by beating Washington Commanders quarterback Sam Howell, intercepting a ball and going 63 yards for the touchdown. It was Bland's fifth pick-six of the season, setting a new NFL record for most interceptions returned for touchdowns in a single year. Previously, against the Carolina Panthers, Bland had already reached his fourth pick of six, tying him with Ken Houston, Eric Allen and Jim Carney for the previous record. This impressive sequence of plays did not go unnoticed, with players like Philadelphia Eagles cornerback Darius Slay supporting Bland as a strong candidate for the Defensive Player of the Year award. Slay, who had previously endorsed Bland as a lock for the Defensive Player of the Year award, stated that if Bland does not win, it would be an injustice, highlighting the Cowboys cornerback's outstanding performance. Slay highlighted Bland's contribution to the game, comparing him favorably to offensive players in terms of touchdowns scored. Martin Frank of the Delaware News-Journal shared Slay's opinion, stating that Bland definitely received his vote for Defensive Player of the Year. Frank challenged anyone who disagreed, suggesting that such a person simply does not appreciate or understand the game of football. With 7 interceptions this season, including 5 returned for touchdowns, Bland continues to impress. It's not just short returns. 4 of the 5 returns were for at least 30 yards, with 2 of them exceeding 60 yards. With 6 games remaining in the season, Bland has the opportunity to extend his record even further. Despite stiff competition from players like the Cleveland Browns' Myles Garrett and Bland's teammate Micah Parsons, the Cowboys cornerback's breakout season puts him firmly in contention for the coveted Defensive Player of the Year award. Cowboys owner, Jerry Jones has gained new perspective on Darren Bland's remarkable pick-six play, especially after Trevon Diggs' departure with an ACL injury. With this significant loss, the Cowboys faced a considerable challenge at the cornerback position, even with the solid performance of Stephon Gilmore. Looking to strengthen their defense for the remainder of the season, the team found a promising solution in Darren Bland. Before the Thanksgiving game, Darren Bland was on the verge of setting a record by throwing the most interception returns for touchdowns in a single season. He accomplished this feat by beating Sam Howell and returning the ball an impressive 63 yards for a Cowboys touchdown. Jerry Jones, the team's owner, highlighted Bland's evident determination in his run toward the end zone during an interview with ESPN's Todd Archer. Jones emphasized that intercepting the ball is one thing, but having the mindset and determination to get it to the end zone is another dimension everyone should take note of. Regardless of whether it was a quarterback trying to stop him, Jones praised Bland's determined running. The pick-six against the Commanders was Bland's 5th interception return for a touchdown of the season, in addition to 2 more interceptions that did not result in touchdowns. Bland, while effective at interception, has demonstrated respectable defensive ability, allowing a 51% completion rate when targeted this season. The Cowboys' defense's ability to not only stop opponents but also score points is a rare luxury in the NFL, with players like Bland, Gilmore, and Micah Parsons. With one of the most formidable defenses in the league, the Cowboys are well positioned to aim for the Super Bowl this season. Meanwhile, the issue of head coach Bill Belichick's future with the Patriots has also been the subject of discussion. Recently, NBC Sports' Peter King presented some ideas about possible destinations for Belichick, if there is a separation between him and the New England franchise. The first option King puts on the table is Dallas. While it may seem difficult to envision the Cowboys moving on from current coach Mike McCarthy given their current 8-3 record, which puts them tied for 2nd in the NFL and 5th seed in the NFC, King paints a scenario in which a frustrated Jerry Jones could seek new leadership. He suggests the Cowboys would have to lose their division lead, produce questionable performances late in the regular season and fail in the playoffs for that change to occur. They are currently 2 games behind the division leaders, the Eagles, with a head-to-head loss and a home matchup still to come against their division rival. Uncertainty looms over the likelihood of questionable performances considering the Cowboys have already lost to the Kyler Murray-led Cardinals and have a 0-2 record against teams with a positive record. The remainder of their schedule includes matchups against the Seahawks, 6-5, Eagles, 9-1, Dolphins, 8-3, and Lions, 8-3, providing opportunities for the Cowboys to stumble against strong teams. Additionally, the Cowboys have faced playoff disappointments the past 2 seasons, with a combined record of 1-2, and have not advanced beyond the divisional round since winning the Super Bowl in 1995. Despite Cowboys fans' focus on their current 8-3 position, King points out that if the proposed scenario comes to fruition, some fans may begin to question McCarthy's leadership and even consider the prospect of bringing in a legend like Bill Belichick, despite their current 2-8 record and their 27-34 record since Tom Brady's departure from the Patriots. King also notes that while it seems unlikely that Belichick, known for his control, would want to work under Jerry Jones, many had the same impression when Bill Parcells, another legendary coach, agreed to coach the Cowboys after a second retirement in 2003. Although everything still is in the realm of speculation, King highlights that this possibility cannot be completely ruled out. Collins, recognized for his exceptional skills as an offensive tackle, could be the missing piece to solidify our offensive line. His experience and prowess would not only bolster protection for our quarterback, but also pave the way for more effective runs. Imagine the combination of Collins and our current star-studded offense. We would have a formidable offensive line, capable of facing the most challenging defenses in the league. His presence would be like a perfectly fitted glove in the Cowboys lineup, providing not only stability but also a significant boost to overall performance. Furthermore, considering Collins' winning track record, his winning mentality and experience in crucial moments could be the secret ingredient to leading the Cowboys to the coveted Super Bowl in 2023. The combination of individual talent and team chemistry is crucial, and Collins brings exactly this to the table. Imagine a scenario where, with Collins, our offensive line becomes an impenetrable wall, paving the way for crucial victories during the regular season and playoffs. The journey towards the Super Bowl would become more tangible, and Leo Collins' presence could be the difference that defines the Cowboys' success in 2023. Stay tuned for more updates and exciting speculations. The probability of the scenario King proposes is still not null if this situation materializes. The same fans who may be calling for McCarthy's head and excited about the possibility of bringing in a legend like Belichick despite his current 2-8 record and his 27-34 records since Tom Brady left New England. King also points out that while it seems unlikely that a controller as meticulous as Belichick would want to work under a controller like Jones, many had the same impression of legendary coach Bill Parcells, whom Jones once brought in to coach the Cowboys after a second retirement in 2003. Regardless, many events will still need to unfold before this becomes a concrete possibility.